What's up, traders? It's your girl Kaya Trades, and today NASDAQ had a major sell off. You guys, I didn't take that trade. You know why? Because I'm on day 5 of no trading and sitting on my hands, and I'm really proud of myself. I learned something today, and I want to show you what I learned. Let's go ahead and hit the chart. All right, guys, so using yesterday's kind of 1 hour supply zone, we just left that on the charts because, again, it just looks super useful. The market opened around here for 9:30. We were already kind of away from this zone, so I wasn't looking to take a pre-market setup. I don't do very well in pre-marketing setups, so I just was relaxing. We noticed and identified that all of these levels over here is liquidity needing to be taken out. And guys, what did the market just do? Took out all of this liquidity. The market had a huge sell-off on NASDAQ. We were not able to catch this sell again, but at the end of the day, that's okay. We came to learn and observe the charts. The first thing I noticed, we're going to use replay mode here. After market open, I definitely saw that we created a new supply zone. So I'm going to mark that out. Supply zone was right here. So I was anticipating and waiting for price to come back to this zone to see maybe this was a trade or an idea that would likely play out, and maybe I would be a part of it if I were trading. Obviously, I'm not, but I just wanted to scope out the markets and still show up every day. So we can see now that price is not at my zone quite yet. Let's see if it'll go there. Still not there. And then, guys, we created another bullish candle. Finally, out of all these daggone bearish candles, let's see if we can get a tap of the zone. We're going to go a little faster. We had a big break of structure right there. So in my mind, I thought this was a really big break of structure. Now, I'm going to share with you guys what I learned today and what could prevent me from possibly taking a L, since I would have almost taken this trade. I noticed to the left, we have a demand zone here. And as you guys can see, I have a purple zone here, which is also a 1 hour demand. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see both of those zones. We have two 5-minute demands and a one hour demand. We're going to go to the 1 hour. Just like yesterday, we still have that big break of structure to the downside. Price closed below, created us a supply zone. And then we have this demand zone that pushed market super, super high, right? And market has just been above it ever since. And now we're coming back to it. As we can see, price is really strong, moving down towards this demand zone. So in my mind, maybe it's not going to hold. It's just going to like flop around, whatever. We've already broken this demand zone. We're coming close to breaking this demand zone, but we're going to go back to the 5-minute and look what price did. After, in my brain, being a very strong break of structure, creating my new supply zone, guys, what do we have resting below? We have 3 zones resting below. And you know what price did? It came from this zone here, bounced to this zone here, and it's giving choppy markets. And we can't trade supply and demand in choppy markets. So let's see what it actually did. See if I was just playing around. I definitely would have tried to take this trade if I wasn't trading. And guys, if I would have taken it aggressively, sure, it may have worked out. Putting my stop loss right above here, shooting for the 1-to-1, it would have worked out super well. 18 points, super well. Great. However, you guys know that I haven't quite started doing the aggressive trading yet. So I would have been waiting for the break of candle. And look, if I would have had it 2 points above, not only is it 50-point stops, guys, it would have waked me out. To do what? To do what, Kaya? Show me what it wanted to do. To go down. And it still wouldn't have got me in. Market was just really playing in my face. But what did I learn, guys? It was ping ponging. It was chopping around zone after zone, after zone, after zone, after zone. Check this out. Ping ponging all around these zones. We cannot use supply and demand in a ranging market. Okay, the direction was no longer direction for bearish bias after we came to this demand zone. The demand zone stopped bearish bias. If it was strong enough to push through it, it would have, we could have continued. Was it strong enough? No. We were outside of my trading window by the time it came over here. And then I was thinking to myself, maybe this just one candle wasn't a strong enough break, but this two candle was a strong enough break. So maybe this was the trade to take. And guys, what happened? It wasn't the right trade to take because we had a zone resting below that was super duper strong. It's so strong, guys. It's just been pushing the market back up. We have to be aware as supply and demand traders of different supply and demand zones. If I'm looking for price to go in one direction and we run into a zone, I can anticipate price to react from that zone. And did it? Yes, it reacted from the first one, reacted from the one I was originally looking at, reacted from the next one. And even though it did have some wicks, guys, this is just ping ponging, and this level is just too strong for it to keep going. We learned and identified yesterday the 1 hour is going to be stronger than the 5 minute. What happened when we came to a 1 hour zone? Price obliterated these 5 minute zones. Okay, so the lesson we learned from today is take our time. If price already gives us a big move and we don't catch it, it's okay to miss the market and just come back the next week. Today's Friday. We're going to come back on Monday. But also, if the market is ping ponging in between supply and demand zones, just like it was yesterday, ping ponged here, ping pong back there, created as a demand zone here, ping pong back through that, created a break of to the downside, ping pong between there. Guys, it's just chop and it's not tradable. It's not tradable. It's not tradable. Don't try to trade it. It's okay. There's better movement here later on, but at the end of the day, if the move is not there, if my setup is not there, I'm not going to take the trade. Shout out to me, shout out to you if you've been doing this journey. I've been sitting on my hands very, very well. Yes, I have been itching to trade. Yes, I have been fighting that. I do keep my buttons out and open, but I don't press them. So I'm super proud of myself to continue on. I have 5 more days to let this garbage market pass on by. And then hopefully September we can get some better price action. But I promise that I'm going to try my best to be prepared for that, because now I'm starting to identify, okay, this kind of market, this ping ponging between zones, not something that I want to be a part of personally. If market is coming to a zone, probably don't want to keep taking it through that zone unless it actually breaks through like this and then starts continuing to the downside. If it's not doing that, there's no point in me trying to continue to take the sell, even if it was aggressive and it would have hit the 1-to-1. Okay, I want to give myself highly probable trades and just get rid of unnecessary trading. There's no point. I want to be in it for the long run. I hope you do too. If you want to do the rest of this no hands challenge with me, of sitting on your hands, you can use the discount code 10 days. I have 5 more days left, but you can use 10 days as the code to get 10% off your first month. I hope to see you soon. Sign up today so you can make sure you don't miss our back testing session and homework review tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Saturday, Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've been staying out of these choppy markets. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.